Hello and welcome to another episode of Jarlico Adventures. In this episode we head to Outback, New South Wales. We leave the Hunter Valley and head west to Dubbo, stopping at Ponto Falls on the way. In Dubbo we check out the old jail and Taronga Western Plains Zoo. Further west we stop in at Cobar, then on to Silverton, Broken Hill, and then finally the South Australian border. Alright, let's go! G'day. We just pulled over at this roadside rest area in just out of Dubbo, and I thought I'd just show you what our free camp setup looks like. So we've just pulled over here, you pull in, set your clothesline up. We've become really comfortable with these sorts of stops. The more we free camp, the more money we have to spend on other things, and you really do feel safe. There's nothing to worry about staying in these roadside rest areas, and it just means when we are somewhere nice we can spend a little bit more money in town. So yeah, this is us. This is our life on the road. We stopped in Dunedoo on the way through to check out some silo art, then continued on to Ponto Falls Reserve. About 40 minutes south of Dubbo, near the town of Wellington, Ponto Falls Reserve is a free camp right on the Macquarie River. You can camp right on the water's edge or up higher on the bank if rain or flooding are expected. The river is great for a swim. It is shallow but quite fast flowing, so be careful with the younger kids. There are long drop toilets and a dump point on site, but there is no water available, so make sure you fill up your tanks beforehand, as you will want to stay here a while. This is a top spot, one that we definitely recommend.
Okay, we're just about to go really fast. This is the fast area.
It's alright, I'll stop you.
Hey!
G'day!
Hello. How fast you going?
Woo!
Hey, Koa.
Oh, I'm bottoming you out. Alright, it's time to stop.
How's that?
That was fun.
Was it? Did you go really fast?
Yeah, at one point.
Awesome.
That was so fun.
Enjoy it? Was it super fast?
Yep.
How fast did you go?
100 kilometers per hour.
Wow.
So I just thought I'd show you our thermal cooker. A thermal cooker is basically like a slow cooker that you can use on your gas stove, but it retains the heat, so you don't need to have any power source for it to cook, and it can cook up to 6 hours in the thermal cooker down here. It's like a big thermos, so it'll keep that heat for 6 hours and slow cook your food for that entire time. So we're just cooking apricot chicken here with some rice. Now you can do this with anything. You can do curries, stews. You can have, it's got 2 pots, so you can have 2 different things going at the same time. Now I'll just show you how we put it together. So this is just follow the any recipe that you've got for apricot chicken. Put the lid on it. So for this one here, so that's our rice. We pick that up. The little handles in here. Put that in the top of there.
And that goes on top of the apricot chicken. So they're now both cooking at the same time.
And that's it. So basically you can You only need to cook this for 20 minutes on the stove, so that's only 20 minutes worth of gas rather than, you know, 6 hours worth of gas. Put it in here, and then this is just a carry bag, but it also adds extra insulation and just keeps it hotter for longer. Zip that up. Now this here, you can take that, put it in the car, take it on the road, take it for a picnic, do whatever. We're just going to leave it here in the van. This afternoon we're going to have cooked dinner. We'll show you what it looks like when it's done.
Yum yum.
Alright, here we are 5 hours later. Let's see what we've got in the pot. Now I was just sitting down by the river having a beer, but you guys would probably be doing something more important. Driving, travelling, working, whatever. But you can use this whenever. That's the good thing about it. Crack it open. It's still very hot, I can tell you that. We've got some rice. Hot rice. Beautifully cooked. Ow, it's too hot. And we've got apricot chicken just falling apart in there. Beautiful. Let's serve some up, eh? Now you gotta fluff up your rice first. You're not left with chunks in your bowl. Nice healthy serving of chicken. Some carrot in there too. Nice bit of
And we
sauce.
usually use drumsticks, but today we use chicken thighs, but you can use whatever.
There you go. What an easy meal.
Delicious.
Rightio, that's my tip for today. Hey guys, today we're going to check out the Taronga Western Plains Zoo. You excited, kids?
Yeah.
Let's have a good day. This zoo has been on our to-do list since we first left on our lap. The kids were all so excited to come here and it did not disappoint. We learnt so much from the keepers, and they were always happy to tell us more about the animals. We also loved how you can drive around the zoo. It made it easy to take a packed lunch and save some money. They have a great picnic area and even free barbecues to use. Come around here, buddy.
I will escape from jail.
Oh dear.
See ya. Daddy, that was just an elephant from a shed. I made that.
You look like little meerkats in there popping up and down. We'll go back. girls having a look over here.
Okay, what about mine?
It's actually.
Yeah.
The old Dubbo Jail is another must-do when in town. We didn't really know what to expect, but were pleasantly surprised. The displays and stories were very well put together.
What's in here?
If you have kids, we recommend coming on a weekend or during school holidays, so you can see the show and escape stories acted out by the talented staff in full costume.
The matron, yes, the matron, yes, she saw me weeping and crying, my basket, no, sorry, my clothes have gone over the gate, I have to go out and get the police let me out, so she did, she let me out. Now, when all of you count to 3, you two are going to pull as hard as you can, and I'm going to climb over the wall. That's how a slingshot works, yeah? Okay, right, now we'll give it a go, you ready? Got to count in big voices. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Tilly! Hi. Sorry to start. What is happening here? Nothing bad. It doesn't look like nothing to me. What are you? We were doing a new exercise program.
With the kids now being accessories to a prison escape, it was time to leave town and continue west. Hey guys, just thought I'd show you this place that we've camped up here in Cobar. It's a great little place, a diamond in the rough. You don't really expect to see this much water out in these arid landscapes, but here we are, and we're camped right next to the reservoir here. It's free, absolutely free. We're here having a fire. You just gotta have a look on the maps and try and find these little places off the highway. You know, a lot of people stay in town or stay at the free camp just out of town. This one here is only 2 minutes into town, and it's a great little spot, and barely anyone out here. Come check it out. Check dinner. Something quick cooked.
Now that means the last.
Beautiful.
Yum yum.
Just north of Broken Hill is the historic town of Silverton. It was once known for silver mining, but is now more famous for being the location of many iconic Australian films, like Mad Max 2. Silverton is mostly a ghost town, but is now becoming the home for eclectic artists and their galleries. We did bump into some locals though. Friendly, but don't bother asking them for directions. Please, those rocks are just growing in there like that.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah,
There are many great ruins to check out, and you can't miss watching the sunset at Mundi Lookout. On the road again, heading for the South Australian border. These outback landscapes never cease to amaze me. Coa's cut in half.
Ready?
Crossing the border to South Australia.
Yeah, it's South Australia.
Check it out, guys. South Australia. Phew! We did it!
Yay!
That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Join us next time as we make our way into South Australia. Please consider subscribing and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video.